Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to completely demystify all that complex AI terminology and give you a realistic, highly structured, step-by-step roadmap to launch your career. Think of me as your personal industry mentor for the next few minutes. We're going to look at the exact skills, the milestones, and the real-world expectations of the professional landscape right now. And we're doing this straight from the perspective of what hiring managers, like me, are actually looking for when we review your resume. Let's get right into it.
So you hear these sci-fi sounding buzzwords literally every single day, right? Artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, data science. And while most people just kind of toss them around interchangeably in casual conversation, spoiler alert, they are absolutely not the same thing. If you want to break into this field, you've got to know exactly how these concepts differ and how they actually interact with each other.
Okay, so here is our agenda for today. First up, decoding the AI landscape. Then we'll walk through the 4-step learning roadmap. After that, we're navigating AI career paths. And finally, we'll wrap up with your first actionable step.
All right, Section 1, Decoding the AI Landscape. Let's get a handle on those core definitions.
So, artificial intelligence. This is our broadest category. It's essentially the science of mimicking human cognitive functions. You know, things like learning, reasoning, and problem-solving through machines. Think about those standard chess video games that follow very strict human-written rules. The logic there is super simple. If X happens, then do Y. That kind of rule-based programming, that falls right under the broad umbrella of AI.
Now, how does machine learning, or ML, fit into this? Well, it's actually a subset sitting inside that AI umbrella. But here's the kicker. Instead of giving the computer strict human-written rules, we feed it historical data. It then learns patterns from that data to make predictions all by itself, without us explicitly programming every single step. So, for example, instead of trying to manually program the exact mathematical shape of a cat's ear, you just show a computer 10,000 photos of cats, and it learns what a cat looks like entirely on its own. Pretty cool, right?
Taking that a step further, if machine learning learns patterns from data, deep learning is basically ML on steroids. It uses multi-layer artificial neural networks that are actively inspired by the structure of the human brain. Deep learning absolutely excels at processing massive amounts of unstructured data, stuff like audio, video, and text. Because it requires such insanely powerful computers and vast data sets, this is the specific technology that's powering complex systems today, like self-driving cars and ChatGPT.
So where does data science fit into all of this? Think of it as the glue holding business and technology together. Data science is a multidisciplinary field that acts as this big, overlapping umbrella. It combines domain expertise, programming, and statistics to extract actionable insights. A data scientist uses AI, machine learning, and deep learning as tools to actually solve business problems. They clean the data, they analyze it, and they use it to tell a company, let's say Netflix for example, exactly what show they should produce next to keep us all binge-watching.
Moving right along to Section 2, the 4-step learning roadmap. Here's how you learn everything from scratch.
Okay, the crucial point I want you to take away is right here. You do not need a PhD. You need a plan. Look, when we evaluate candidates from a hiring perspective, we are not looking for magic. We're looking for foundational competence. So please, do not panic about needing advanced calculus to get started. Honestly, with a clearly structured plan, anyone can enter this field.
This timeline maps out a highly structured, sequential journey. You're going to go from absolute beginner basics in months 1 and 2, push through data wrangling in months 3 and 4, dive into machine learning in months 5 and 6, and finally hit advanced deep learning at month 7 and beyond. Treating these phases as sequential, unskippable milestones, that is the absolute secret to not getting totally overwhelmed. Let's break down exactly what you need to focus on in each phase.
Step 1 focuses heavily on math and programming. Your main goal here is to master the core tools of data manipulation. You really need to focus on Python because it is the undeniable language of AI right now. You'll learn the basics, variables, loops, functions, and object-oriented programming concepts. Then, on the math side, you need descriptive statistics, meaning you truly understand mean, median, mode, and standard deviation, plus linear algebra, specifically focusing on vectors and matrices. And your go-to tools for this phase? You'll be living in Jupyter Notebooks and VS Code.
Then we had Phase 2, covering months 3 and 4, and your focus shifts entirely to data wrangling and analytics. The goal here is to take really dirty data sets and create clear visual narratives out of them. You absolutely must master two specific Python libraries for this: Pandas, which handles data manipulation, filtering, and merging, and NumPy for numerical and array operations. From an industry perspective, you also need to learn SQL to write queries, joins, and aggregations. Finally, you'll learn to build those visual narratives using libraries like Matplotlib and Seaborn. I want you to remember this: if you can't clean dirty data, you simply cannot do AI. Period.
By phase 3, so months 5 and 6, you're actually building real predictive models. Here, you need to understand the difference between supervised learning, which covers regression and classification, and unsupervised learning, which deals with clustering. You'll be learning core algorithms, things like linear and logistic regression, decision trees, and k-means. And you'll use the absolutely essential scikit-learn Python library to execute them.
Finally, we reach phase 4, month 7 and beyond, the advanced AI and deep learning stage. This is where you get to work with that complex, unstructured data we talked about earlier. You'll dive deep into the mechanics of neural networks. You'll need to understand layers, weights, biases, activation functions, and backpropagation. You'll utilize incredible industry-standard libraries like PyTorch or TensorFlow. And this is also the exact phase where you choose a specialization to make yourself incredibly valuable to employers. Maybe you focus on natural language processing, or NLP, or perhaps computer vision.
All right, Section 3, Navigating AI Career Paths. Let's look at the actual jobs waiting for you at the end of this journey.
Let's look at the exact tech stacks required for today's primary roles. First, data analysts. They focus on interpreting past data using SQL and Tableau to answer specific business questions. Then, data scientists take that a massive step further, using math and machine learning to actually predict future outcomes. On the engineering side, machine learning engineers are responsible for taking those AI models and deploying them into live production software, which means you need solid cloud and Docker experience. And finally, the unsung heroes of the industry, data engineers. They build the massive pipeline architecture that makes everything else possible, using tools like Apache Spark and Hadoop. Knowing these exact distinctions is absolutely vital when you start targeting your job applications.
And that brings us to Section 4, your first actionable step. It's time to start small, today.
Now that you know the exact tools required for the job, what is the very next thing you should do? Well, the biggest mistake I see beginners make all the time is falling into the trap of watching endless tutorials without ever actually writing code. Theory is completely useless without practice in this industry. You need to start small, open up a Jupyter notebook today, and literally write your very first line of Python. Seriously, that is exactly how the journey begins.
So, we've demystified the terminology, we've mapped out the timeline, and we've looked at the real-world jobs waiting for you. The AI landscape isn't reserved for science fiction anymore. It's being built right now by regular people who started with just a single line of code. So, out of those 4 major career paths we discussed, which one aligns with your future? And more importantly, are you going to open that notebook and write your first line of Python today?